We're in the village, in amongst the vinyl here.
Smells
We've got the Red Timber Company. Why did I forget that? I should maybe do that again. No, I won't. Red Pine Timber Company, from the home of country music, which I just announced it as, which obviously is Perth, Gavin.
Rightly so, definitely.
Yeah, seems
Thanks
to be
thanks to the Thompson brothers.
the Thompson brothers. Yes.
John and
Well, that's right. Here we are in the middle of all this vinyl, and it is reminiscent of the Gold Rush days in many ways, isn't it?
Well, the people they brought to Perth's probably the reason I'm doing country music now.
Well, that's right. There was I was from Towns Van Zandt to Mickey Newbury, wasn't it?
Yeah, Guy Clark, Butch Hancock,
Yeah.
all these guys, and you could see them in your local pub. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And you could get the rare cuts down in South Street as well, going and see John and
Yeah,
Bartley.
good.
Yeah. So is that why? Because there's always been a tradition of country music in Perth, eh?
Yeah, I don't know why. Dundee's a blues town,
Yeah.
Perth's a country town,
Yeah.
It's like 20 miles separate them,
Yeah.
but it's like just chalk and cheese. But
That's right.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's because we're agricultural maybe in Perth.
Well,
that could be it. They're more industrial in Dundee. Jute and jam and that.
Is that? Yes, I like it when the stereotypes actually work out that way. Yeah.
I know.
So it's been a while, Gavin. It's good to see you back with the happening band again,
Thank
eh?
you very much, mate. Thanks.
It seems to be well happening at the minute.
Things are good. We're doing something right. I don't know. Wherever we go, we seem to be doing something right. But it's quite crazy. Like today with the money left in the fridge, and for us, and we got to Nairn and realised that all the wages were chilling on ice in the fridge in
Cold
Forest.
hard cash.
Cold hard cash. That's it. So, but it's crazy. The logistics of this band are crazy. But every gig, all the equipment's worked, and there's been no disasters or deaths or jail terms yet. So, and everyone's worked hard. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm going to get you to introduce the band here
Sure.
in a minute, but before we do that, it's a stripped down session this afternoon, isn't it? I mean, it's a 5-piece band, but it goes up to how many?
I think on the Thames, we have 11 on stage on the Thames.
11.
Yeah, that was up there. But anybody that can play and wants to can play. That's about the bottom line. So,
Right.
So it's all good. But the chorus is an 8-piece with brass and brass, bass, drums. Yeah, the bass player was with us last night for us, but he had dinner at home today. So so we're 6-piece last night. But they asked specifically for a smaller band. Something to do with the money, and I was like that.
Yeah.
Another 50 quid you could have the full 8-piece. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But no, it's just a love of playing. Everybody just loves playing roots music, and and performing it, and I think that comes over when
Yeah.
we play. So.
And
Natural, isn't it?
there's an album as well. It's coming in February. Is that right?
Yeah, different ones.
I've got a track. I'll play it on the radio. That's for sure. But introduce us to everybody.
Okay, on my left
Yes.
is the real singer in the band. All the
Curtsy
way-
for us,
all
please.
the way from Brora in the Highlands. The wonderful Miss Katie Whitaker. Mrs. Katie Whitaker. I refuse to acknowledge this marriage. It's Miss Katie Burgoyne. That's her stage name. No, Mrs. Katie Whitaker. She's the star of the show, definitely.
Katie from Brora.
From Brora.
Healing Lassie, eh?
Well, I lived there most of my life. Definitely.
So where'd you get that from? I mean, you've got a great voice, but is it in the genes? Is it inherent? Your parents sing?
Well, not my parents so much.
They sing a lot in Brora, though. There's some good chanters up that way.
My granny and granddad, they're good singers. And auntie on the other side, good singers.
Yeah. And this deep
But it
love of
wasn't-
country music
There's
you've
been
obviously got.
professional singers in the band, but they've all been tinkering.
Right. So where'd you get the love of country music? Is it just Gavin, or did you have it before?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is he's to blame? Well done, Gavin.
Sang at his open mic and he went, "You're in my band."
Yeah.
I think it was
And
what
that
you're doing
was
on
that.
Saturday.
And
Was
that
what
was
it was,
that.
but what did I say? What kind of singing did I say?
Dishwashing singing.
Wifey singing.
Wifey
Wifey
singing.
singing when you're washing the dishes. That's the
my wife's
stuff we need.
dresser.
The real stuff. And standing next to Katie
drums.
is the man who, the stuff he recorded in the album he recorded when he was 14 years old.
14.
He's now 16, and he's from Bridgeend. His name is Mr. Michael McLennan.
Hey, Michael.
Is it McLennan or McLennan?
On Cajon.
Sorry.
On Cajon today, is that an instrument of choice, or would you rather have the big kit?
I love playing the cajon.
It's a penance.
That's the right thing to say.
Man,
Yeah, obviously.
No, Cajon
Towing the band line. In that case. Yeah, we'll probably have that in the second half of the show. I'm going to have video some of the show as well. Let's skip Davey because I want to have a bit of time with Davey.
Okay.
Our good friend here, our mutual friend here.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Stu Medlin on the Telecaster guitar and lap steel, occasional pedal steel,
And sometimes cigar box guitar as well. I would
See
hope.
that? Yes, excellent, indeed. But today he's on a borrowed mandolin, which is the way to do it.
Yeah. A
I'm on the
mandolin.
real high because right behind me is Lionel Richie's Hello. And a pair of clogs, the two things I've always wanted in my life.
I can hear you coming rattling up the stairs as we speak. Yeah, so you're having fun with this, Stu? I'm sure you must be. Yeah.
It's the best band I've been in.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've known Gav pretty much since I stepped foot in Perth.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to play in a band with him from the first time I've seen him. So.
Yeah. You're a country boy at heart, obviously.
Yeah.
I knew you as a blues picker, but you're certainly settling into this form of music as well.
It's more, I'm finding it's a new thing for me getting into, and it's just really fun learning. And,
Yeah.
You know, who better to learn from than this man here?
Well, he's got it's
Oh.
again
extra sweet.
the right thing to say, Gavin.
No, I tell you, he's a great picker, man.
Aye.
He's got great feel, you know. I've played with a lot of players, and Stu just, when the time's right, he nails it. So we're happy.
He's the tone king.
The tone king.
And David, I know from the Twa Tams, of course, who looks after all the bands and does the sound for everybody.
Trying my best.
And we'll play fiddle. If you're hearing this, you're playing the Twa Tams with a twist of the army. We'll play fiddle, and I love that about a sound man.
Well,
It's a real treat to
when
hear.
when the sound's set up,
Yeah, when you've got
fiddles in the hand,
and there's an extra channel already set aside for it. Like Jules Holland.
Here's one I prepared there.
But it's great to hear you actually stretching out and playing a full gig as well, David, because I'd heard the stories.
It's good fun.
Aye.
I've played with Gal a few times over the years, and it's good to be back jamming.
Aye.
It's good.
Great. So Perth, you're also a sound man and producer, so you'll be up to your eyeballs in music there with the college and everything.
I'm full every week, man, just working away.
Yeah.
Various albums. That's Stu's famous ringtone.
It's a theremin
We're
ringtone.
being called from the other side.
Often goes off on stage. But
A retro,
You can hear it on the album, somewhere in the background.
a retro
Seriously.
ringtone in village
No, but
retro
Perth's
shop.
full of great bands, loads of country bands, loads of great musicians. So keep busy.
Yeah, there's a good scene down there. isn't there?
Yeah.
Scene, man.
Yeah,
Building
well,
up with new Tams. So
great. And the Tams has been done up as well. It's got a bigger stage and everything now.
more people can see the bands, more people get
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
Good.
Excellent. Well, it's great having you here, guys. Looking forward to having a right good listen to the album, Gavin. And thanks for coming by to the village and playing your music. It was a nice wee crowd as well this afternoon. Good to have you here, guys.
Thank you.